Hello everyone, and welcome to another wonderful dev stream of Once Upon a Galaxy. I'm Zack Brady, yet again, here with marketing. Have lots of cool, fun things going on in the marketing world here. Candelar spoilers and the like. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to just play some games today. I think we're going to have a slightly smaller stream overall. I know Yuckmouth is having Yuck Fest, meeting up with a bunch of our content creators, things like that, having a good old time. So he was not able to stream this morning, so we're going to have a little bit of a slower pace today, but that's okay. We'll play some games, and we'll turn down just a hair there. Perfect. But yeah, we're going to play some games. Just probably do some async. Maybe we'll do some live lobbies if there's enough chatter in the chat, and we'll show off a spoiler later. Again, you guys can check out all the spoilers and things like that that have gone on so far for Once Upon a Galaxy. If you do go to this link right there, look at that. That'll show you all the Candelar spoilers that are up to date as of today. And I'm the one who usually updates that, so we'll update the one we show off today later as well. But lots of spoilers coming every day. Check all your favorite content creators. If you are a content creator and you have not gotten a spoiler, feel free to reach out to me and we can easily get you one. But alrighty. Here we go. Let's just jump right in. So currently my the way I've been playing lately is I've been trying to get my collections complete on certain captains because I'm reaching into that end game for some of those. I really like Zagreus, so I'm a pretty big proponent of just always hitting reroll. They gave me this button, so I have to click it and keep doing it. But I really like Zagreus, and I haven't actually played Zagreus in a while, so I tend to be a big fan of these captains that let's just create a custom deck. These captains that want you to lose early, lets you take a little bit of risks early, and then you get a reward for doing so. So the question is, what kind of deck do we want to build? Looks like we have some pirates and things. You know, there's actually already a pirate deck, I think, as our theme deck. I'm just going to play our pirate theme deck. I think it's pretty good. Recently made a change to Weird Beard, but I big fan of him still. He's still quite good, quite fun. Hey, you still cannot understand collections. I get cards, but what does it impact? So the way it works is that every captain has a deck that they bring into the lobby. So there's a shared pool of, how many cards, I can look that up real quick, but there's a shared pool of a certain number of cards. So for example, all three of these cards are part of the shared pool. Every captain will be able to draft these cards in every game. What your collection and your deck does is you're bringing 12 cards that you select and you're adding it to this pool when you play that captain. What it does is it allows you to essentially play your favorite cards that are in those collective pool or collection pools on, whenever you want. So the goal is every captain, when you top 3 a match, you will get a card for that captain. As you progress on the Galaxy Pass, you get random cards for random captains. Once you have all 80 cards for each captain, you'll get a diamond frame. So we'll see that probably on a couple of our frames. And then you'll be collection complete on a captain. Our goal is that you don't necessarily have to be collection complete in order to play. Again, you'll see I am not collection complete even remotely close on a lot of these captains, and they are still quite good. It just helps diversify gameplay a little bit from one to one. Yeah, Silver Rose on turn 1 feels pretty good. I think we'll take the Gel Stepsisters. Not the strongest, but we already have 2 rose triggers, so hopefully we'll at least draw this. Ooh, we did not. Okay, so we got to be a little bit more proactive this time. I think Gingerbread House is pretty good. Help us get this Gel Stepsisters bigger. She already has quite a bit big butt. And we'll get the Fates. We're going to keep the Fates probably longer than Rose. I agree, Narcissa. It's one thing, we kind of learned over time. Looks like we got our Gel Stepsisters complete here. I think we're going to take a Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs is kind of sneaky powerful, and it'll let us kind of get better selection overall. It's funny, the captains I've actually diamond are the ones I diamond them because I play them a lot because I really like them, and I have to now fight the urge to not play them. If you play a captain that has collection complete, if you do get top 3, you get a card for a random other captain. So it's not that you don't get anything, but there is that psychological component of you're like, oh well, I completed that captain. It's done. Now, obviously, for Candelar coming out here in October, it's going to have a whole bunch of new cards to collect, and that'll help. The way that is going to work, and we have details about that here, is that all of the set 1 captains will collect set 1 first, so what we're calling base set, and then all of our Candelar captains, or new Candelar captains, will collect Candelar sets first. Once your collection complete, you will then start collecting other sets that they're not from at random. So for example, Zagreus here won't collect Candelar cards until I have him as a diamond frame. Now, there will be theme decks for all of our old captains, all of these base set captains, and there will also be theme decks for all of the Candelar captains, essentially mix matching the sets. So there'll be ways to buy cards for those sets before you get to collect them, and that helps you get them a little bit early. That way you can target those collections. Okay, what do we want here? I think we'll take a Billy Bones. I think we're in the market for a Billy Bones. Pirate is usually pretty good, so we'll get the Pirate. We'll keep him back here and try to get this back slot growing up here. Looks like we are gonna get a hunt there. Ooh, looks like we're gonna. Okay, only lost half a heart. Not the end of the world. Mecha Man is quite good. Let's swap that in here. Get the Billy Bones. Silver Pirate. Perfect. So, I'm not like over the moon about any 3 of these cards, but you meet in the tavern comes with a drawback in that there's a card that's called Charming Prince that causes you to crack a heart. So if you cast this while your shop is uncommon, which you can see up here, there's a chance you're going to hit that card because he's an uncommon card. If you hit him, you then have to take him and he will crack your heart. So because we're already at half a heart damage, I think I'm just going to take the Hungry Hyena instead. Just kind of mitigate some of that risk. Now, because Pirate is an animal, this is going to buff our slots. We're going to try to make sure we get all of our slots buffed. Let's actually do this. Because there is a card called Chip Shape Inspector, which will want you to have all your slots buffed to complete his quest. Have we decided how the frames work? Do you get an even fancier frame for having collected both sets on a captain set specific collections? Fabled Cosmetic Switcher. I think that's still being decided. But for now, we're going to go with diamond frames for saying that they've completed their collection, or the collection from their set is how I think we're going to start. But we do have some Candelar frames kind of in the works. We just have to think through all the details on that, and we'll let that more know later. I believe the cosmetics, don't quote me on this, he says on a dev stream, but don't quote me on this. I believe we have the cosmetic switcher coming very soon. As in, like, I believe our goal is to have it out with the release of Candelar. Mostly we have a lot of new skins coming for a lot of our old captains that might be candy themed in some way. Not all of them, but we'll have ones that have alternate skins already. Having a third skin, once we introduce the third skin, we really want to have the cosmetic switcher to go back and forth between the 3. Punxsutawney feels pretty good. Well, so technically the way our roadmap works is those tiers are just that. They're just tiers. They're not necessarily a chronological progression left to right. But I will be updating our roadmap here probably after the release of Candelar here in October with a new update. An example of that is like in the second tier we had music, VFX, and SFX, and like we have music added in our V1 of music. Obviously sound effects and VFX we're still kind of working through and getting more details done, but yeah. Okay. Am I ditching Billy Bones here? I think I can ditch Billy Bones. I think we've gotten enough. Get us a Boon Wheel of Rolling. We're almost to the point where I would consider us losing a fight to be okay, because we really do want to start to get our treasures off of our captain before it's too late. While you get higher rarity treasures the later you go, we're already into rare shops So we have rare, epic, legendary as the 3 shops left. And what I've noticed is if I do somehow survive with all of these until legendary, sometimes you can lose your fights in pretty quick succession. And then those treasures don't really benefit you all that much. So I really like getting at least one of the rare treasures here if we can try to get that. If not, it's not a huge deal. So if I'm going to take this, I need to make sure that we keep Hungry Hyena. It's a little awkward, but we definitely want to keep this. What if I get rid of Pyrat and I do this? Sure, we'll just grab this in case we get the silver. I just unlocked 2 skins I did not want for having played too much and bought the Galaxy Pass. Yeah, I'm hyped for that not being punished by this game. Yeah, we definitely want to give people the choice of which cosmetic they want to use. That's kind of been in our long-term goals here. Okay, so Galactic Rock will give us a treasure every 2 turns. I think the average turn length, at least for me, is about turn 14. So we have about 7-ish turns left in the game. So that's probably, this equals about 3 random treasures, which is not bad. Treasure Hoard 2 on all of our pirates is pretty good. We do know we are playing the pirate-themed deck, so it might be this. Energizer is also very good, though it doesn't do anything to impact our stuff right now. I think I'm just going to take the buried treasure. Minor buff to a couple of our things. We're going to random this. Perfect. So I'm going to grab the gold here. And the reason I'm grabbing the gold here is we are playing a Weirdbeard deck who now cares about goldened pirates. Perfect. We get to cast a spell. Not the greatest spell, but free is free nonetheless. I think we're just ready to get this transformed. Done with Hungry Hyena, get us. Looks like we got a G-Man. Not terrible. Not fantastic either, but decent enough. I think we'll leave him in slot 2 there. Perfect. Ooh, we're about to get that treasure, it looks like. Yes. Okay. So we're going to get an epic treasure here. Dragon Crown's pretty good. We will have a lot of villains eventually, so Poison Apple could be pretty good. We are doing at least 1 toy thing, so it's not the end of the world to take this toy box. We don't have a ton of treasures, though. With Dwarven Cart, we're hoping to get to treasures, so maybe this is fine. I'm just going to take the toy box. I'm going to kind of lean into this Mecha Man. It's summoning a toy every turn, so that'll keep increasing this buff, so it'll hopefully get out of hand pretty quickly. And we're good with the Magnificent. Yeah, give me some Magnificent there. And a Bronze Goose. Excellent. Got to eliminate that player. Let's see here. We're probably done with Boon Willow, and Sparkles is pretty good. We could Lost in the Woods and try to dig for more pirates and things. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna try to dig for. That's good. We'll get us an epic treasure. Man, okay, so I've been a big fan of Fairy Pancakes. It's a card that I probably underdrafted a lot early on when I first joined the team, and so we started playing as we've been improving the game. But like, this card has potential to do really silly things as you get a lot of shot buffs. Now, we don't have a lot of shot buffs currently, so there's that to consider. Pandora's Box is any legendary treasure. I'm not that worried about this. And then Boots of Magic Find lets us make sure we find higher rarity treasures, so that's always good too. I think I'm going to take the Fairy Pancakes. I'll let chat decide. Looks like chat's saying Boots. I'll take Sapdisco's advice. I'll take the Boots. Boots can be pretty good. I like that this is the greedy play. It is really good with Dwarven Cart, because that means you're going to get a rare treasure off it, and the rare treasures are quite good. So I could take the Flying Monkey to give Magnificent another boost of Treasure Hoard. Bahamut is just big. I think I like Bahamut being big. Looks like we're probably going to lose another fight. It's not the end of the world. Well, that was lucky. That was lucky. We got to summon a mop off of our off of our Mecha Man, and then we got to have fill triggers. That was nice. Got some free stats there. Oh, bottled Starlight. Boots is probably pretty good because we had that extra heart. Probably better than the rest of these. Yeah, we're just gonna be greedy. We're gonna get first place. I believe in us. Believe in us, chat. I'm just gonna Lost in the Woods again. We're really digging for those kind of busted things. I'm gonna Midas touch the Mecha Man here because he becomes summon 2 random toys, which should be really good. I think I'll just take the pirate. I'll take the pirate. We're gonna try to keep this weird. We gotta find a weird beard eventually. Not a great sequence for us. So I think we just lost. Probably just lost. Yeah. Brutal sequence there. But we got 3rd place. That's the goal. So we unlocked this card. We were talking about collections earlier. So we got to unlock Mirror for our Zagreus deck. Or Zagreus pool. So if we want to play Mirror, I do love our Mirror changes that we make. It adds a lot of interesting conjunctions with things like True Love's Kiss. Because it'll pass on the ranged sneak or treasure hoard to 2 further types. Let's just keep going. Get us another game. Probably do one more here, and then I'll open it up to the crowd. Let's see here. I like all of these cards. It's probably pretty good. What's my custom deck? It's essentially the same thing. Sure, I'll just spend my 150 gems. That's fine. And we get to play with a captain that I really liked this captain before. I think he was a little underrated and fun, but I really like the change that we ended up making. So now he essentially will duplicate the spell you cast, but you always get to choose that first target. Gains or gain halves? I don't know. Okay, I'll take the Aladdin. Why not? And we'll take the Despicable Shmee. So whenever I draft Despicable Shmee first, in the first turn there, I always want to put him in the back row. If you have a pirate in the front row, the goal is that either Aladdin's going to attack and get the buff, or Despicable Shmee is going to get the buff. If you put Despicable Shmee here, there's a chance that he gets attacked first, gets knocked out, and then your Aladdin attacks, and so you don't get any buff at all. Yeah, Shmee. I have to really enunciate that SH. Okay. So because we're going to want to cast spells, I'm going to take Jealous Stepsisters over the Stepmother. She's going to be a little harder to trigger. That's unfortunate. Okay, well this is free. We don't have a targeted spell. Gold or the targeted spell? Gold or the targeted spell? I think I'm going to take the gold here. I was sort of hoping to hit one of the wands that then could buff when we cast spells. But these will be fine too. We'll take the villains, I guess. Another silver, which gives us a... There we go. There's a wand. Perfect. Okay, this one I am going to cast, I think, over... We might lose a fight because of this, but... this doesn't particularly matter. I mean, we want to eventually buff all of our slots, but... actually, let's stack our things like this. Get to complete our Jealous Stepsisters. Look at that. We got to hunt to put a slot buff there. Ooh, that's a good call out if you, because as we see, he's still pretty small. Okay, so we're gonna be casting spells, so I think it's just the Masterwork Scroll. Gets a silver Puss in Boots. I always like when I'm speculating, I like taking the pans, because just getting random Fey buffs later always feels nice. and then we got another one of these. So we'll just keep loading up our first slot, because I think that it is best, especially if we're going to be hunting a bunch. We'll put Smee in slot 4 here, that way it possibly gets to attack later. Okay, we're gonna ride the Cowardly Lion train. We're gonna pretend that this Cowardly Lion is gonna get there. So that's a pretty good one. Okay. Of all the things that can attack into it, the one thing that knocks it out immediately. Brutal. Brutal. Big ol' whale there. Okay, we'll take our dash here. That's pretty good. Common treasure, or do I just want to upgrade a card? I think I want a common treasure. It's still fine. I'll take the magical acorn in case we find a support. I don't think we're making it too far. We are having a tough go of it overall here. Just not scaling the way we need to in order to keep up. And part of this is we were casting spells, but I believe. Yeah, these are some pretty strong boards this early. Okay. Okay, so I think we're gonna get our Cowardly Lion. Perfect. And I would say this is a good example of where I think Loki's power could be, especially now that we can make sure we get our first target. Is that I think Cowardly Lion sometimes is kind of a trap to commit spells to try to get him to complete. But here, we weren't really giving up that much equity because we were always getting that buff on a different character. I think we're going to have a lot of mage synergies, so I'm going to take the prize pig to make sure our things are good. Ooh, we get to TLK. Okay, we'll TLK 2 random things. I think we're okay with that. Okay. So Titania is quite good. I think I want this one instead of casting the spell. And then I have to think about which cards we want to buff their toughness. I guess we might keep the dash longer. It's tough to say. Man, these are some big boards. No! Well, that was tough. I still got 3rd place. Look at that. So, Punch People must have been eliminated on that same turn. So, we ended up squeaking out of top 3rd. We got a Burninator. This is a card I really, really love. So, I'll probably play that with Loki next time. Alright, let's see what we're at here. We're doing alright. Okay, let's try to do a live lobby, because I like some live lobbies. Gonna give y'all a chance to join. And then I'll post it in the Discord, and we'll see if we get other folks here. F3FA is the lobby code. Responding to messages there. Welcome, Stop Disco. Give it a few minutes. Probably post it here in the Discord. We do have a lobby up group in the Discord. If you go to the channels and roles, you should be able to add yourself to that role, the @lobby up role. Oh, fine. You'll crush me, Alexis. I see. I see how it is. folks a couple more minutes to join. I expect it to be a quieter crowd here. First time playing with other people. Let's go. Yeah, welcome. Got one more spot left. Give it one more minute. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. We're rocking and rolling here. We're having a great time. Again, full spoiler season. If you haven't checked out any of the spoilers so far, we have a couple different commands in the chat that will let you find either the spoilers or any of our Candelar information up on the website. We're super excited. Going to be coming out here in October, which is literally right around the corner. So, yeah, sneak it up on us fast, but we're in full go mode. Lots of spoilers going out. We're hoping to have spoilers go all the way out, all the way up to release. Should be a lot of fun. We have a lot to show off and a lot of fun to be had. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. We can always answer those questions, especially here or in the main Discord. All those good details. Okay, we're going to fire. Oh, look. Got somebody to join. Look at that. Welcome, Fiverr, Mocha, Zatebi Pasti, Alexis, and Stop Disco. Alrighty, let's see here. So you can see our beautiful diamond frame here. I have a diamond frame on Jason. I think I'll play a Jason game. Why not? Why not play a Jason game? Yeah. I think I still like that custom deck. See how many captains we can get. My hope is all of them. All of the captains. Man, I wonder what our total number is. I can't remember what our total number is right now. I think we're at 40 captains potentially right now. It's a good question I can look up later. Yeah, looks like we're exactly 40. 40 captains on the dot. Okay, let's see if we can get all of them. I mean, in order to get all of them with this, we'd have to go... What is that? 39 times 4 turns? We can do it. I believe in us. Alright, so our name of the game here when you're playing Jason is we just need to survive. The longer we survive, the higher chance of us getting more captains that'll impact our game. I think the starter decks are actually really good. Sam has done a great job of getting those designed. We have a couple of players I know that in our Discord that do very well season over season with just the starter decks. It's kind of our goal. Our goal is that you don't necessarily have to deck build or deal with deck building if you don't want to, but it gives you a little customization if you want it. Since we have Alexis here, you can see with the parallax effects Alexis, there's a little bit of the background comes up a little bit on this one for Plunder Penny. We got Shmee. I took the Plunder Penny, which is a little bit greedy, but we'll see. Okay, paid off. Look at that. Really do want to get Plunder Penny rolling because breadcrumbs is great. Okay, yeah, we don't want any of those. Jack Frost is still pretty good. Take our Pan Shadow there. Keep growing our Jack in the Box a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Stop this. So yeah, you play your starter decks. You learn the archetypes. You learn kind of what your captain does and what you want it to do, and then also as you unlock cards, the theme deck gets cheaper. And I think the theme deck is a good next step too, or then you get to try out a different theme with that captain that's been kind of tailored for it. And then when you feel really confident, you can then start to customize. Or again, if you are somebody who likes particular cards, like I'm a big fan of like Mechanical Dragon, and so when I unlock Mechanical Dragon for certain captains, I just try to jam that card if possible, because that card's fun. You don't necessarily want all those, so we'll... Ooh, pumpkin spice latte. Don't mind if I do. It's the PSL season. Okay, I'm gonna grow my Plunder Penny here a little bit just to make sure she keeps hunting and stays healthy. Again, don't necessarily want to meet in the tavern here, but I'm gonna be honest, these are not where I want to be at. So I'm gonna take the risk here. Karma Chameleon. That's interesting. Has potential to hunt and be quite big. I think I'll take it. We'll take the gamble of maybe it'll pop off here. We're still going to keep Plunder Penny in slot 1, I think. The difference in stats there is a little marginal, so... Got Electrake as our first captain, co-captain from Jason. So that means we really need to try to find treasures like Gravity Well and other things that have like kind of two buffs on them, because he buffs both sides. Okay, it looks like we're gonna draw. Draws are okay. We'll take that. Ooh, interesting. I do like me a Boon Willow, especially at 3/2. Yeah, that's fine. Looks like we did transform. We got a Fairy Godmother too. That's not bad. So I don't really want any of these characters, so we're definitely going to take the spell here. The downside of not taking characters is that we're going to be less likely to find silvers and golds for treasures, which means that our Electrake is probably not going to be as powerful as it could be, but... We're sitting in an okay spot here. We'll see if somebody else really takes it to us. Man, this whale is following us from game to game. That was brutal. Lost a full heart there. So I think I am going to take Calypso. The question is, am I replacing Boon Willow? Yeah, I think the +3/+2 is not a huge buff. When in doubt, Silvery Moon is nice. So if I was going to Silvery Moon, I'd Silvery Moon Calypso, because I really want a gold version of Calypso. Because then it'll double its ability. But I think you take the Navi when you can to try to start getting it up to gold, because getting that extra free heart could buy you another turn or two to get more captains. Uh-oh. Well, half a heart loss. Okay. Take the Jack Frost. Okay, I think we've done enough buffing of our spells. All for one is pretty good. So I think we have to cast it there. All hands on deck would have been good too. Ooh, PSL. Kind of want to take the Order of Magi, but I'm gonna take the heart again. We got to live as long as possible here. Interesting. Don't necessarily want to get rid of. I think we need to take the goodie bag here. So goodie bag will be better than the Jack. We have two things that kind of buff our team repeatedly. So this goodie bag should be able to grow with us at a decent rate. It's also a good target for any of our buffing spells as we find them. Okay, looks like we are hanging on. We'll keep going. Chucky, look, Chucky's like, oh, I see you're on toys. Let me help you out, make them into villains. Give them +4 attack. Not super enthused by any three of these, so I'm just going to cast the Lost in the Woods. It gives us a trigger here from Calypso, which is nice. Silver goodie bag is good. I sort of want Ship Shape Inspector, but we don't actually have our slots buffed. We could potentially hit a Down Came the Rain, which would help there, but I just don't see it being good enough. It's possible that I need to just move on from this Jack Frost though. Okay, so I'll do that. Okay, this will give our slots a bonus. That is nice. So yeah, let's do that. We can use Calypso to buff these two characters, and that puts at least one slot. Pretty good. We're pretty close to getting to all of those buffed. All of the summons. Oh no, Alexis. Oh no. Man, brutal. All of the summons caused full heart damage there. Yikes. Alright, well, we're on our last heart. Maybe the Mixo Macho would have been good. Okay, so we have to take the Tin Man to board in order to get his quest completed. So we don't have any recruit abilities. Our back row slots just getting plus 11 is nice. I think we're going to take the plus 6 plus 1 for all of our characters. It kind of doubles up with our goodie bag here. That's nice. Oh, and actually now Sorcerer's Mop is fantastic. Okay. Okay, so if we can just keep surviving, we might be alright. Okay, a draw. A draw is good. There's a Silver Calypso. I sort of just want to cast spells here. I'm just going to cast spells. Because that triggers this, it triggers this, we'll buff this. Okay, we'll take the lucky chest. Okay, we're going to take the Pirate Prince. We're going to bring it to board. It gives us a common treasure, and then it's going to give Treasure Hoard to all of our pirates, which is all three of these, which I think is quite good. It still astounded that Jason is statistically better than clones. Yeah, not by a lot. Our difference between our best performing captains and our least performing captains is pretty marginal, all things considered. Again, it's less than one placement point, but... Uh-oh. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Perfect. Okay, I think we're going to need the Ogre Magi to do its thing. Okay, I'm actually going to cast 3 bags full. I want the Merlin. I don't think there's a great position to have it on board. And then additionally, the other reason I took it is because I was hoping to find a Lich King's Heart to help us maybe survive just a little longer. Our animals are mages, our mages are animals. It doesn't really matter. So this would give the slots behind it +2/+2. Still not like the most amazing. Okay, we'll take the leftover pieces. Uh-oh. It's Alexis. She's been doing full heart damage to us with all these summons. Oh, and the shadow. Yeah, we're probably cooked. Probably cooked. Okay, only half heart. Only half heart. Still in the running. Still in the running. There's a Hades? Oh, and we only have 1 farewell? Okay. Okay. Little awkward because we want this to be buffing these slots because we just took this, but now we have to move back because it's going to be our only farewell. We're too late for Huff and Puff. So I think I'm just going to take the Jones. I'm just going to cast a lightning bolt, just try to do some extra damage here, get our buffs, our things buffed. Silver Sorcerer's Maw, perfect. Eureka. Like free spells. There we go, got to heal half a heart. That is fantastic for us. Ooh, I wonder if I want Sir Francis Drake, or do we just keep getting our treasure hoard? We sort of still want to do Ogre Magi. Okay, I'm just going to cast another lightning bolt. We're clinging on. Clinging on. Trying to get to top 3. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. We run a little risk with the goodie bag in the back row that we might not get to Sorcerer's Mop both of those, but pretty good. Okay, so we'll take the Boon Willow because it's got a recruit trigger on it, and we don't want any of these to the board. Interesting that we got all 3 to gold. Hunter's Horn is really good if our Ogre Magi gets to keep hunting. Dragon Dice could be good because getting dragons gives us more treasures, but we already have a lot of common treasures. I think I'm going to go with the Hunter's Horn and just try to greed a little bit there. Interesting. Wizard of Oz could give us a huge buff on our goodie bag. I don't think it's what we need, though. I think we're just going to Shrink Tea. It can continue to grow the board. Shrink Tea has been changed to hit the strongest enemy character. So hopefully that will help us. Ooh, there's a barrel of monkeys and a mop. Oh, no. Barrel of monkeys and a mop. We got lucky on the stinky. Okay, okay. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Whew. Closer than I would have liked. But we got lucky because the stinky didn't get attacked at all. And then it attacked into us. Okay, so a free Lost in the Woods every time we get Ogre Magi is great. Picka Pekka Pickle Peppers. We're going to keep growing that Sorcerer's Mop. Golden Goodie Bag is huge for us. Yeah, we'll take the buried treasure here. Again, we already have a lot of pirates going. Giving them more treasure hoard is always good. We'll take the scam here with a Stroke of Midnight. Ooh, do I want to Through the Looking Glass? We could Through the Looking Glass Calypso. She gets to keep all of her buffs. I could also Through the Looking Glass Pirate Prince. Let's do the Looking Glass Pirate Prince. We'll just turn it into another random legendary that's big. Perfect. So now we have a treasure hoard for Merlin, and that was perfect so we can keep casting spells. So again, need to not die. We're facing against Alexis. Her board is crazy. Looks like we made it to top 3. Yeah, this is an all toys lobby on everybody's board. Toys are pretty good. I'm worried that we're probably not going to survive this. But you never know. Anubis! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! And our mop died before. Oh, only half a heart. We're still surviving. We're still surviving. That was closer than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, free bonus shops. Let's go. Yup. Okay, we'll take a treasure here. This is really good for us because we've cast a lot of spells. Gonna make these things huge. So you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Okay. Okay. Rock and roll. Let's go. Let's go. Buckle up. The long turns are always terrifying. What's our mask at? Yeah, plus 24 plus 4, so we've lost 4 fights. Nice. Oh no. Maybe we're not big enough. Oh, we got lucky. Got lucky. Oh no. Okay, good. Okay, this will trade off. Only half heart. Woohoo! No, yeah, it counts all the spells you've cast the entire game. Our farewell abilities are also hunt abilities, so if our goodie bag ever gets to hunt something, it would be like insanity, because we also have double. Oh, I think we have to take this. We can't guarantee that we're gonna live another turn, because we're gonna face probably Alexis next turn, I think. Rainbow Bridge is probably too slow, so I'm gonna take the Daisy Jones locket and maybe we can get lucky. Keep growing our Sorcerer's Mop slot. Double. Okay. Okay. Double. Let's go. Oh, Flopsy. Flopsy could be good. Again, I don't think we're only gonna have one more shop after this. So I'm just gonna actually Midas touch the Sorcerer's Mop, because that'll double its ability too. It'll have double attack and health. Okay, we're gonna go all in and hope that the goodie bag dies before. Yeah, okay, so this could just be the last fight. No! Stroke of midnight! Ah! We are cooked. We are cooked. Ah, you scammed me. I think you were gonna win anyway, but all my eggs were in the one basket. Well, boop. Got second place. We'll take the second. All right, let's do another lobby here. I'm gonna get the lobby code up on the screen, and then I'm gonna show off my spoiler while we're waiting for this. So lobby code is up 9HPH. I will post it in the Discord as well. Oh, it looks like we're filling up fast. I'll wait to post it in the Discord, but we'll let's do our spoilers, shall we? Ba-ba-da-dum. This is Candy Pandy. Candy Pandy is going to be a captain from Candelar the Sweet set. It's going to be, it says, the first treasure you find each rarity becomes candy. Now, how does candy work, you might ask? Well, you can always check out our fancy dancy article here, which will give more details, but I can kind of explain it. There's going to be cards that say sweeten your candy. Whenever you sweeten your candy, it improves all the buffs on candy cards by +1/+1. So this lets you turn treasures into candy, making their buffs increase +1/+1 every time you sweeten your candy. It's going to be a lot of fun. And look at this cute little guy. He is awesome. He is awesome. I'm really excited for this spoiler. Looks like we have a full lobby. We'll come back to Candy Pandy here in a minute. I can also, I'll put him up here on our screen there. So we rock and roll, and we're going to play some lobbies. Well, we just had a good Jason game, so I'm going to avoid Jason this time, but I'll take a Boy Who Cried Wolf. I'm a big fan of Boy Who Cried Wolf. Spell Scam. I really haven't made a custom deck with him yet. Okay, y'all have to wait just a second. I'm gonna make a custom deck. Let's see what things I have here. I love me some Snapping Hydra. I love Rudolph. Seems pretty good. Yeah, so I think we'll do some magey stuff with this one as well. Which means I'm going to add all of my favorites. That's just a villain. Keep Pied Piper because we do want to get... and my favorite cards here. Yeah, we'll add Anubis. I have never only got to play with Anubis a ton. Do the Monstro. What else do we want? Oh, we'll do a Pisces. Why not? Could do all mages. Oh, Nightshade. Yeah, because we want to do the Pisces Nightshade thing. That's our deck. Long and roll. One thing I really like to try to abuse when I play this captain is I think it's really easy to lean in and try to play all animals, and I think the idea is probably just you get to do this occasionally, and then make sure you abuse this double attack and health. So finding like a Fairy Pancakes or a co-captain's Corsair to maybe try to get them on the same turn is usually really good. And if it happens to synergize with those animal buffs, so be it. Yeah, we'll take the Jack in the Box, and we'll just Rose. So the idea, Rose and Thorn are going to be really good in this overall because again we're going to double the stats later. So you do want to kind of get as many things that buff the cards in your shop as possible to really fully take advantage of his ability. Oof, full heart damage there. It's brutal. I think we're going to take Minotaur over Cowardly Lion. Both being animals is good, but we really need to... I think we need the better attack because we already have a lot of health. Take the Thorn. This might be a quick one. Might be a quick one for us. All right. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Okay, so we take our Pyrat here. So now it'll double the next character we recruit. So we have to be kind of careful about this because we don't necessarily want it to just go to waste. That said, I think we're willing to take any three of these. This would essentially help us speedrun to the next double, which I think is probably where we want to be at. Plus his stats are nice. Again, for me, I really think the idea is, yeah, you kind of just try to... You lean on animals to try to get you through the early game if possible, and then you try to pivot and try to find something that using that big stat buff on was really helpful with. Ooh, those are some big stats. It's a big Jack. You could say he's jacked. Okay, Silver Minotaur is great. Silver Pied Piper is great. So it'll double these stats again. Okay, so we'll replace the Jack with a Mama Bear. Ooh, Pumpkin Spice Latte is pretty good. Golden Minotaur. Excellent. We don't really have any... We have a hero, but not quite good enough. I think we'll take the Genie's Lamp. And we might just try to hold on to some of these charges for things like Lost in the Woods or something more powerful later. We're not really casting a lot of spells. I should definitely adjust my board like this just to make sure we get all our slots buffed as needed. Oof. Tough sequence there. I'm half tempted to just ruin my next opponent's turn. It is kind of funny. Well, I sort of want to just cast a random spell. So I might do that. Yeah, let's take the Jack Frost. It's a minor upgrade over the picks. Keeps our doubled things. This should be a captain, I believe, that doesn't want to play too late into the game, so it could have been right to just try to see if we could, because we probably would have eliminated our opponent there. Ooh! So rare to epic, epic to legendary. So only 2, so we'd get to legendary off of our Achilles, not to mythic. I think I'm gonna pass on the TLK for now. Because of that, we do want to find... Oh. So we just triggered our... Okay. So we'll cast 2 over the rainbows. So our next turn's shop is going to be insane. The next character we recruit should be very, very large. And that's kind of the benefit, right? Is you stack a lot of these double attack and health things. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Our buffs from our spells could be huge. We really do want to take this, but I think we're supposed to take Ship Shape because we can easily trigger that. There's a Snapping Hydra. Okay, so we're going to be able to trigger this. We have a 70-70, which should be good. We can always TLK the Ship Shape Inspector later, and it'll pass on that stat buff. At least I think it should pass on that stat buff to its transformed target. Again, I want to welcome everybody out to our Tuesday dev stream for Once Upon a Galaxy. And I'm Zach. I'm our marketing manager. We have Alexis in the chat. We have lots of devs kind of just hovering around. So if you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Let us know. We're here to engage with our community and answer questions if you guys have them. Also have fun spoilers like our wonderful Candy Pandy right over there in the corner. I believe it's there. Always have to remember which direction my camera points. Solid fight there for us. And Snapping Hydra is so good. Spellbook Punch card should be pretty good. Gravity Wall will probably be too slow. We don't really have any Fae for Widow's Web, so I think I'm going to take the extra shops. It means that if we cast a single spell, we end up being pretty silly. I think we're going to take the Merlin to try to hedge into that too. This Monstro is quite good, so we'll take the Monstro. There we go. So sliding it over to this slot that had slightly bigger buffs, so it's going to get to trigger. We're going to get the legendary treasure out of that. Oh, you have your own Snapping Hydra. Oof. Hoisted by our own petard there. Ooh. Ooh. These are very good. I love Melody's loot, especially as we're going to start to be backing up bonus spells. I think I'm going to take the Melody's loot. Hand of Midas is really good too to just help make sure you get treasures, but Pisces. Yeah, we'll take the Pisces here. Excellent silver to get here. +7, +6 to our board. Excellent. Double over the rainbow is excellent. That'll give us those extra bonus shops. I don't think I want any of these. So I think I'm just going to Mixo-Macho. It could be the Merlin because he's the smallest, or it could be Snapping Hydra to grow his toughness. I think I'm going to grow the health. So I think I'm going to do the on the Snapping Hydra. I want to just grow the health there. Ooh! So you're saying there's a chance. I think I have a spot here. I can go down slightly in size here on my stats, but Scarecrow will get there eventually. Okay. Oh, are we in the finals? I thought I just faced you. Maybe I faced an evil clone. Getting to attack twice with my Hydra. Excellent. Excellent gaming there. And then my ship shape got to just survive because he's massive. Okay, I'm going to cast Lost in the Woods because of the spell card and the Melody's Loot. Silver there, so that makes sure that we trigger our Captain. Eureka's another free shop. Also gets the Spellbook Punch card. I'm going to try to hold on to this if possible. Okay, what's our biggest slot? Is it just the first slot? Yeah, it's kind of just the first slot. Sure. Trying to hold on to that just in case. We end up fighting into another over the rainbow. Yeah, I'm not super, so we're just gonna keep growing. Keep growing. Yeah, it looks like we are in the finals. Well, they were big enough that time. Looks like we drew. Oh, we're gonna get another turn. Oh no. So I can take Anubis, but it's not gonna really matter. We'll cast our spell here. We'll get our epic. Fairy Pancakes. There we go. So we get to have doubled. Take the Goldilocks. But I don't think it'll really matter. Looks like we got there. Good fight, Narcissa. Awesome. Yeah, let's go take a peek at our wonderful spoiler here. And this is our beautiful Candy Pandy. And the first treasure you find of each rarity becomes candy. So find a common, it becomes candy. Find an uncommon, it becomes candy, etc., up the chain. Treasures becoming candy mean their buffs can be increased while sweetening your candy spells, which is awesome and a lot of fun. You can check out also more spoilers from all of our wonderful content creators that we have running around by going here. Feel free to check out the spoilers, see what the cards do, but also make sure to click on the links below each of the spoilers and go and follow and subscribe to all of their content. Again, lots of cool, awesome community content creators out there that are making content for our beautiful game. So make sure to go support all of them as well. Let's get another lobby going. Alrighty, our code is GD60. Got messages here. People are always distracting me with messages in my chat. I'm like, oh, I have to read that. Got 3 more slots left. GD60. Probably post it into our lobby up channel. 2 more slots. Welcome Fiverr. Welcome Dokeshi, or Dokeshi, I think is how you say that. Welcome Salador. Salador is one of our amazing content creators who showed off some fun spoilers, and I think has more coming down the pipeline. Go check out their content. They're over at W Meaning. They're here on Twitch. You can also go to that spoilers link there in the chat, and you can find their content through there. Had a real fun video. Give it another couple minutes and then we will fire. No matter how many we get. Alrighty, we'll go fire here. Alrighty. Ooh, Dragon Mother, Little Genie, King Arthur. You know, I have not played a lot of Little Genie overall. And I do like casting spells, though we just did a couple spellcasty-ish kind of builds. Let's go with the Dragon Mother. Let's try to live the dream. We're gonna live the dream. Let's get us an egg. We're gonna make it golden. We'll TLK it a few times. We'll make sure we get a good, powerful secret rare. We'll manifest our own destiny, as it were. Perfect. We're in. People are done with editing decks. This is an interesting call. Interesting call. I think we'll take... It's tough. If this was a puck, I would take it because we know we're going to get an egg. I think I'm just going to take the Flying Monkey because I just need stats. Look at me unnerfing Flying Monkey. There's the puck that we talked about. Still lost the fight, but I think we're set up decently to have an okay turn here. I'm gonna do something a little unorthodox here. So I'm gonna do my things like this, I think. Actually, let's do this. Okay. I'm not necessarily caring if the gingerbread house gets hit first. I just really wanted to buff the egg. Did not buff the egg. I got punished kind of for my sequencing, but we won the fight anyway. It's fine. The idea being is if I just keep buffing this, eventually I could get rid of Puck, and then it'll still have stats to attack with. Ooh, Morgan Le Fay. That's pretty good. No silver or gold egg yet, but we keep believing, we'll keep trying. Oh, well, they got to trigger their Captain Ahab. Jealous. Okay, we'll Twinkle Twinkle. See, this is a good example of where I kind of want to replace Puck. But if I replace Puck, then Mysterious Egg doesn't have any stats at all. It's tough. Okay, I'm gonna do it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, unfortunate that our Cowardly Lion didn't get to attack, but we still won the fight. It's not too bad. Ooh, perfect. We're kind of doing some animal things. So Mighty Mouse is greatly appreciated. We're not down on hearts, so I could take this just to kind of speculate for later. It's also just a big statted thing. I might actually just take it because it's big statted. We do need to kind of keep the baby bear around for a turn to make sure we get the last of our slots done. Yeah, okay, we'll just take it because it's big. Big and proud. It grows our thing here. now we can replace Baby Bear overall. Gonna lose this fight. That's okay. Man, this art is so good. It's our new Maximus art from beginning of the month. So now we can kind of do this, and we're just gonna keep getting bigger there. We're kind of in an awkward spot here right now where we're not really doing a whole ton. Our board isn't quite growing as we need it to. Like this Cowardly Lion is, we're just hanging on to it because we can. But it's not gonna, it's likely never gonna complete. So I'm gonna probably replace it here shortly. Yeah, the Diamond Max, or the Diamond Frame Maximus just looks so good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a draw. Take a draw with Fiver there. Robin is excellent. And we'll just take the... We're probably moving off of Morgan Le Fay, but I'm going to keep her for another turn. See if that punishes us. The ranged on Morgan is just so powerful. And I like having this double range now. Because if any of our slot, or even if any of our first slot things survive because they get attacked multiple times, she just gets to attack probably twice. Okay, yeah, see the great. So we're gonna draw again, but she got to attack 3 times because our first slot got to KO and survive. This actually heals a heart, which is fantastic. I'm gonna Abracadabra here. Let's get some of our things statted up here. These aren't great, but I think I'll just take the all hands on deck because we're probably gonna keep a good number of these as long as we can. Iron Cast is good. It's probably time to replace. Well, man, this buff is just so big. But I really like Iron Cast Dragon. Okay, we'll replace the Morgan now with the Iron Cast Dragon. Uh-oh. This board is big. Probably taking a full heart loss here. Yep. Not even close. So we've got some work to do. We want to make up for that. So let's make sure we get our slot buffs here in that slot 1. Eureka's excellent. Just free cast of spells. Okay. We don't have a lot of villains. If we have 5 turns left, this is going to give 50 stats. I think I'm just going to take the random legendary treasure. We're definitely going to get another turn. Okay, and we can get a large stinky here, kind of front row it. Oof. Well, lost that fight. Okay, let's happily ever after. Just get more things. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh, Jack's Magic Beans with this over the rainbow means we can kind of maybe pick and choose. And maybe we can get a large statted thing. We might lose half a heart this turn, but we're at the cap, so that's okay. So we're definitely going to get our payoff for this risk. That Snappy Hydra is so big. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I think we're in danger, guys. I think we're in danger. Let's kind of gamble for the next one. Okay. Let's gamble again. Oh man, Wormscale Tinker. seems really good. Let's see. Oh, no. Is Dokeshi? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Probably not going to win. The plus side is we might get blown out by enough that it wouldn't have mattered if we took the 100. Oh, it's close. Maybe would have mattered. Probably not. Well, joke's on you. Your Herc didn't get to hunt. Well, 4th place. It is what it is. Yeah, mostly the issue with that run is that we're never really in a very strong position, and then we just got outscaled very quickly. Very quickly. I think our players in that lobby are going to probably be working a little bit longer to get to the close. We had a couple strong boards that'll be duking it out. Lots of hearts left. So I'm going to play a quick async run while y'all are finishing up, and then we can jump back into. Ooh, this is another example. Love me. This Athena skin is also really good. This was our Mother's Day skin. So good. I think we'll take Jack. I've been having a good time with Jack and doing the Faye shenanigans, and it's been nice to be able to lean into that. Okay. This will be a draw. Looks like. We got to trigger our stepsisters, which is really good. Acorn is fine. We already have a puck. That'll help us in the first turns here. Monkey! Looks like it didn't really matter. Poster treasure fighting here. Ooh. Do really want to take this. I guess we could replace Despicable Spee. Ooh, gonna have a quick acing game here too. It's already done its job. Oof. That was brutal. Yeah. Eliminated like 3 straight turns. Turn 6. Gross. Alright. We can now do a live lobby. I'm sure that game's going to have gotten close to wrapping up. MHEY is the new lobby code. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Again, my name is Zach. I'm the marketing manager here at Once Upon a Galaxy. Doing a little dev stream here. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in chat and we'll make sure they get answered. If you haven't checked out all the cool things we're doing, we've been doing Candelar spoilers for the last week or so. Candelar will be a new set coming out in October, so stay tuned for that. Gonna have lots of cool things coming out in the next few weeks. It's gonna ramp up pretty quickly, and then we'll have the new set, and it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. Let's check out the spoiler here while we're waiting on lobby to fill. Here's our Candy Pandy, new spoiler from today. First treasure you find of each rarity becomes candy. If you hadn't had a chance to check out any of the other spoilers, let me pull up a tab there. Go ahead and check us out at galaxy.fun/spoilers. You can also go ! Spoiler in the chat. I'll also just add it to my screen here because we can do that. How do we do that? We're going to go here, then we're going to go... Sure, we can go back to us. And then... Perfect. Yep, so you can go to our website, galaxy.fun/spoilers, and we have a list of all the spoilers that have come out so far. Lots of awesome things. Make sure to click on the links below to go to the content creators who helped us spoil these things. It means a lot to them to go and give them follows and likes. It means a lot to us to have our content creators making content for us, so we like to try to make sure everyone is taken care of. It's been great to kind of do this with the community. Lots of great reactions. Again, you guys have been fantastic. So yeah, lots of spoilers, lots of cool things. Then there's also our main article here. This kind of gives you a brief rundown, links you to an article explaining Candy, all that good stuff. So make sure to go check all that out. It's over on the website. ! Candelar in chat, or ! Spoilers to get to the spoiler page. Currently, hobby code is up. MHEY. Hey. Give people a couple more minutes if they want to join. If not, we'll launch. Yeah, looks like Tokeshi got a Herc. Herc is good. If you can build him, they will come and he will knock them down. Again, I always like to joke that he's my favorite scientist. Alrighty. We'll give another couple minutes. Alright, let's launch. Let's go with the 4 of us here. Athena, Marilee, and Witches. I really like Marilee. I've been doing a lot of spell builds lately, but I think we'll go the full Fae Fun Time build. So Marilee, I really like to take the first slot mostly each time. I'm gonna take Evil Stepmother though instead of the toy. Just make sure we use her ability. She says the leftmost character in your shop gets +1/+1 whenever you cast a spell. Improve this buff by +1/+1. We really want to find a Lost in the Woods. Lost in the Woods would be excellent. Okay, so we're going to be wanting to cast spells. So the question is, do we want more health or more attack? I tend to lean attack more often than not. Ooh, maybe we do the Toady. I'll do Toady here. Make sure we slide those over. Debating if I was flipping my Shmi and my Puck. Looks like it didn't matter. We got our buff anyway. Pumpkin Spice Latte is free. So my kind of rule of thumb when I play Marilee, and again, this isn't necessarily the correct way to do it, this is just what I do, is whenever you get a chance to cast a free spell, you try to take it. Just get your free buffs in while you can. close one. Hey, we're just setting up a PSL. That's all we were doing. Yeah, Mama Bear's pretty good. Silver Cowardly Lion. Gold Cowardly Lion. We'll take the Genie's Lamp, because we're probably going to want to cast some spells here soon. We're setting up to really kind of ramp her ability up. So my goal when I play a deck like this is I really do try to get ramped into a big flopsy and then try to have it snowball. And that feels like it's been sort of successful for me. You mean a Tavern is potentially good? I'm just going to take the Slash, though. Again, we just really want to increase our things in our shop, so that way once we start to find things, they're already very large. I am going to cast the double 3 bags full here. It's actually really good for us because we really want to find that Lost in the Woods. Potion of Treasure Finding is pretty good because we're probably going to complete this quest. A little unlucky there. I'm going to take the Golden Ring solely for the fact that it'll help us complete this quest. Whew, dodged a bullet there. And then we'll complete the quest here, so we'll be good. Lost a half a heart, but it's not too big a deal. I think we're going to take the Galactic Rock. We'll just go with the random treasures at this point. Big fan of Jasmine Dragon. And then I think we'll Pucks. Ooh, I should have replaced the Cowardly Lion. Oh well. I'm actually going to do this, I think. Yeah, we'll do this. Make sure this back slot gets buffed. It also means that Phil's going to be more likely to be attacked, which is kind of what we wanted. Didn't end up happening, but it looks like we took care of our opponent there, no problem. Double over the rainbows. Yes, please. Oh, a giant Moppet. Yes. Don't mind if I do's. All right. All right. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Perfect. Oh, timeline duplicator. What an excellent treasure to get. So now our left slot is going to get buffed insanely. I think we want to keep this Moppet healthy. It's our main spell target, I think. This is a free spell. Is there anything we want to TLK? I guess we're not getting double TLK here. And we don't want to TLK the Jasmine Dragon. So I think we're just supposed to double. We'll do the first slot, though. Man, gold Moppet. Spellbook Punch card is probably what we're supposed to take. We're going to take the Scarecrow, because we definitely want to get these treasures. No! We didn't get our Moppet trigger this turn. That's okay. We hit an Abracadabra. That's really good. I think we'll just take the Twinkle Twinkle, because it'll grow the thing anyway. Big silver fill. Excellent. Interesting. I think I'm just going to keep buffing this slot. 3 bags full. Yep, try to find that breadcrumbs. We did it. We did it. That triggers our Jasmine Dragon again. We got it Lost in the Woods because it's free. Melody's loot is excellent for us. Okay. All right. We're rocking and rolling. I'm feeling pretty good. Unfortunate sequence there on the fill attack though. Dang. Lost a full heart. Not going to trigger a mop it again. We're just going to cast our Lost in the Woods again. I do want the Oberon there. I think it would be quite good. Okay, we're going to get rid of the Slash because we just need stats at this point. This one's pretty good. We'll just mix the Moppet just in case she's not big enough. And we'll mix the Wizard of Oz in the back. Just continue to grow things. Yeah, looks like our things needed to be mixoed, so that's good. I'm a little scared, guys. I think that we might take another full heart here. No, it looks like half a heart. Okay. We'll take half hearts. Because our scaling should be really good. And none of these are really what we want to be doing. The Fairy Queen is quite good. We already triggered our Spellbook Punch card for the turn. I think we're going to take this because it's going to guarantee to get us that rare treasure. We don't need a silver or anything. Okay, we'll just take the Pisces. We don't have Wormscale Tinker in this build or in this deck. Should be great. Well, we got to grow that G-Man a lot. We got the benefit now of the fill attacks, but this Barrel of Monkeys might cause us some problems. Oh, attacked the wrong one. Okay. Ooh. Man, these are all really, really good. What are we supposed to take, chat? World Shrub. Do we have anything that cares about typings? Not yet. Casting the spells and everything is pretty good. Yeah, I think we're supposed to take Wonder Box. I agree. Wonder Box is probably the play there. The lowest rarity, which is going to be rare. Which is excellent. Okay. I mean, for the content? For the content? Let's do it. For the content. Oh, that was fun. We're definitely taking the Flopsy here. The gold is nice, but okay, now what's our order? So we have two farewell ability. Oh god, guys, this is gas. We don't say no for the content. Oh my goodness, we might even lose this. Oh no! Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Draw. Okay. Okay, we'll take the draw. Take the draw. I think I'm just gonna keep casting spells here. I don't think I need the Titania. Kind of waiting for the right thing to pop up here. So far, nothing, but it's all right. This echoing phase is gonna be huge. Looks like we're in the top 3 anyway, so we'll take that. And we still have a heart to give too. Oh man, we would love that worm scale tinker. We might not have any slots to summon these things off the farewell. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Herc. Herc is going. Herc got to hunt twice there. Uh-oh. This is quite good. I think we're just supposed to upgrade, just have a giant fat stick there in the middle. Man, it'd be nice to take this and keep buffing our things, but we need to make sure we get our spellbook punch card going. So we have to cast our spell, make sure we get our extra shop. Ooh. Alrighty. That's a good question. I'll take the gingerbread oven. Oh no! Yeah, we're not scaling super hard. Oh no! No! Okay, silver Flopsy. How many mages do we have? 1. Okay, so I'm gonna take the golden mockingbird instead. Am I contenting it again? You know it. Oh, you know it. Oh, the Devourer with this. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So I'm gonna take the lowest statted thing. Oh no. Oh no. We have to win this fight. I think we're gonna win this fight. I think we're gonna win this fight. Oh, the shadow is huge. Okay, we drew. No, we won because of the shadow. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I'm just gonna cast the second Lost in the Woods because it's a free shop as well. Midas touch on. It's all gold. Everything we have turns to gold. Not that matters because this is probably gonna be the last fight. Everything we have turns to gold. Oh, we get another fight after this. I didn't realize that they were at full hearts before. Okay, cool. We get to do it once again. Content. The content always wins. Oh, doubles on the team. Can I win by more? Sure. Extra lightning bolt. Have an extra lightning bolt. I don't know. Sure. You mean a tavern. Oh, your board grew pretty well. Shrink tea. Scary. There's a chance I don't win this. That Spirit of Vengeance is like huge. No, okay, no, never mind. Yeah. What a silly game. 19 turns is a long time, or I guess got to 18. That was crazy. My leftmost shot was getting plus 142 every single turn. Nice. Alrighty, guys. I think that'll wrap us up for our dev stream this Tuesday. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining. Let's check a look one more time at our spoiler. The old Candy Pandy. Again, the first treasure you find, each rarity becomes candy. Super excited for this card. It's going to be a blast. Let me check to see if anybody else is streaming in the Galaxy category. Make sure I give people raids. Yeah, it looks like that's Admirable is still going. Raid you guys over to there. Thank you guys all for joining. Hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Check out all our content. Galaxy.fun/spoilers. Go check us out in the Discord. All the other content. Go find all the other content creators. Give them likes, follows. Tell them that you love watching them play Once Upon a Galaxy. That's the best way you guys can support our content and our game at this point. Also, go leave a review on Steam and iOS and Android. Those also all help and are free to do. Alrighty, y'all. Have a great night.